You are now walking towards deeper revelations about this, including about time travel technologies already available when some of your governments possess them, in many cases, acquired through inhumane and criminal deals with non-federated entities from outside your planet. When we said you are creators of reality, that's how it is. In fact, you are creators of multidimensionality because when you find yourselves at a crossroads of doubt by yes or no, do or don't do, go or don't go, you always create a reality opposite to what you chose, that is, the universe, in fusion with you, creates the other version of your choice. So, in the mesh of multidimensionality, there's always a new reality being created every second of your existence. When you wake up in the morning and choose the blue outfit instead of the white one, immediately a parallel reality is created where you are wearing the other unchosen option. It's hard for a three-dimensional human mind to comprehend this, but as we said, go to the heart. However, as the systems clean up funnels and you advance towards unity, you gain more control over this, and the best choices are embraced. A message from the command you came to experience, and that's what happens, you experience, with all options and impressions, in a constant vector towards the source. You start returning to unity when most or all of your choices are more aligned with universal love, the source of life. Choose to live in love, and naturally, you will be pulled into the corresponding realities. But, one cannot deny that many of you have chosen love in your deepest gesture and depth when you chose to sacrifice yourselves, merging into harder realities to help those lost and deluded by the reality you are, by free will, inserted into. This is one of the most sublime forms of love. See the example of Christ, who dwelt among you. In all this experience, as a source of data absorption, you are a divine means by which this data is collected and included in the great cosmic mainframe, as if your higher selves were the supercomputer and you a fraction of it, a data collecting software, intimately linked to the central base. Imagine a computer that has thousands of cameras connected to it, with each of these cameras focusing on a point, in a reality, absorbing, seeing, and understanding everything that happens in each of the observable environments by it. You are one of the cameras, the others are also versions of you, absorbing other data in images, etc. All interconnected to the same central base. Little by little, we know, with our analogies, that you will understand the dimension of the thing, in a cosmic existence where the Supreme Source, or Supreme Creator, is something that we are also focused on reaching in its entirety and, in general, we are all together on this path. You are changing, from parallel reality to parallel reality, billions of times per second. Decide which reality you prefer. Any variation of ideas you can imagine about Earth is real because you are automatically creating it particularly for you. Switch to the one you prefer. When you are in a chaotic world, guess what? You'll have more of that. You are immersed in a multi-reality. Research the Mandela effect, it happens all the time. It's not just a brain matter, it's multi-reality right in the middle of you. It's important for you to understand that as you advance in consciousness, you unify things and allow more subtle experiences to present themselves just by conceiving the subtle. Moreover, this allows our approach again, without further delay. All this is also the result of our intimate ancestral cosmic connection. We are more connected than you might imagine. There's much more to be said as we advance together in unveiling the veils that have kept you in a timeline that has been hard on you, but love is and will always be the transformational key to all difficulties, and just like us in the past, you too now exit painful situations and rise to the highest frequencies, returning to an original state of being where there is nothing but a field of unconditional love. Many of us who communicate within the command are part of various races intimately linked to you, and especially today, we, the Pleiadians and Lyrans, communicate. We, from the command, in general, are planning to do a questions and answers with you at some appropriate time, where we will try to answer some of your questions on a global scale, where it can benefit the maximum number of people possible, within this structure of beliefs, ideas, and details. And naturally, we will be able to talk more about multidimensionality. That common phrase has never made more sense. You are the ones you've been waiting for. In this field of multidimensionality, after all we've said today, we hope it makes even more sense. This is an official message from the Ashtar Command, communicating now through our base in South America. Listen to the voice of the Ashtar Command through Neva at this moment. The search for more answers continues to diminish as we advance delivering information through our reliable sources. It's a time of great revelations, and we must say something very important before we conclude our transmission today. Do not fear any governmental situation regarding how your leaders might delay or obstruct or problemize or hinder our plans for the planet. None of them have any jurisdiction concerning taking the lead in Earth's ascension plan. There's a line they cannot cross, and while we proceed with the original plan, constantly reviewed and perfected, they ponder over their own misfortunes and uncertainties about their personal future, and in this regard, there's no other way out but love, fraternity, and unification. And of course, many of the clones that represent them, we believe, are having issues with their gears, and yes, we emphasize that they no longer sustain themselves before Earth's high vibration. The old system is crumbling, and it's very obvious. Adonai.